Hey planner friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 7th to the 13th of June in my medium passion planner. Let's get started. So the kit that I'm using this week is the pink planner sale freebie from earlier this year from Plannerface. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money and mention me for a freebie. As always, I've started off this spread by shading in the parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then I'm going in with my Grey Stabilo fine liner to mark in my alarm times, split my personal and work to do sections, and also create my 5-day habit tracker in the bottom left hand corner. The spacing I use for the 5-day habit tracker is 5mm, and this is just to mark in things that I have to do at work pretty much every single day, so I'm not writing them out over and over again. As yellow is my theme colour for June, I'm taking my yellow passion marker and marking in my work times. So this is from 8:30 till 4:30, and I'm just going over all of the lines twice to build up the colour, as the fine liner side of passion markers can come out a little bit pale. Last year for my yellow month I was using a Staedtler Triplus fine liner, and I feel like the yellow fine liner of the passion marker comes out a smidge better when you go over it twice than the Staedtler Triplus fine liner did, because yellow is notoriously a little bit of a difficult colour to get to show up on white paper. I'm then colouring in the daily focus boxes of the days where I'm not going to be at work with the chisel tip side of the pen, and also shading in the check boxes in the bottom left hand corner to keep that pop of my theme colour going throughout the spread. So that's not all of my pen base done, but I just forgot to put my meals in for a little bit this week. So I'm starting off by adding in my meal plan tracker, which is as always something that I made in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself. I'm then adding the squared off half box from the kit into the weekly focus box, and a habit tracker and a decorative box over the quote section in the sidebar. It will probably come as no surprise to long-term viewers of my channel that I measured this box wrong, so I'm going to lift it up, remeasure it, recut it, and then stick it back down. Next I'm going to add in my washi headers over the personal and work to-do list headers, the space and infinite possibility header, and also create my extra gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner. So to go over the headers that are printed in the planner, I've cut 7.5mm strips from the 15mm strips that come in Plannerface weekly kits, and I'm just covering up the headers with those, and then I've cut another 5mm strip to create the extra gratitude header because that space is a little bit shorter than the headers printed in the planner. Then I'm going to add in the weekend banner and finally realise that I haven't written in any of my meals for the week. So now I'm going to go in with my Pilot Friction pen and write in my breakfast, lunch and dinners for every day. These are just guidelines of when I'm going to eat rather than specific times, but I like to have them in my planner. I'm then going to highlight over them with my yellow passion marker to create that pop of my theme colour going throughout the spread. Because I was back at work this week, I'm going to change that Friday dinner to be at 8 o'clock rather than 7 o'clock so that I can fit in going to the gym after work. Whenever I need to move one of these meals around, you can still erase the Pilot Friction pen under most other pens, but obviously the yellow passion marker is not erasable, so I usually just pop a sticker over it after erasing the actual word so that it doesn't show through, and then just rewrite it somewhere else. So now that I've finally finished the base of my spread, although it was in completely the wrong order compared to usual, I can start putting down some actual day-to-day plans. So I'm starting off with the build that was due on Monday, and I've just taken the build you sticker from the kit and cut it in half horizontally, so I just have the top portion of it, and that way it doesn't take up as much space in my timelines. I'm then cutting a little chunk out of it so it fits within the timelines, because these are standard vertical size kits and a Passion Planner medium does not have standard vertical size columns. Next, I'm going to add in my yoga class on Monday evening using one of these printable stickers from Pinky Stickers, and then moving on to Tuesday, I'm going to use one of the regular sized event labels and one of the skinny event labels from the kit to mark in my 2 sessions as Duty Scientist. For marking in Duty Scientist, I usually take 2 event labels that are pretty much the same colour, and then I cut the flag part of the larger one and the label part of the skinny one so that they look fairly even. I'm then just adding a little bit of deco on the larger event label. Next, I'm just adding in another one of my workout stickers for my interval run on Tuesday evening, and then we can move over to Wednesday, where I'm using a glitter header from the kit and a work from home script from Plannerface to mark in that I was working from home. I'm then using a quarter box from the kit and a laptop doodle to mark in a seminar that I have every Wednesday afternoon. And then the last thing to mark on Wednesday is another workout in the afternoon as well. Moving over to the second half of the week, and I'm first using a piece of the Monday to Sunday box that I've cut up, as well as a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface to mark in uploading my first bullet journal setup on Thursday this week. I'm then adding the bin icon from a Plannerface multicolour doodle sheet to mark in taking the bins out on Thursday evening, and this is where I'm moving that dinner around on Friday just to fit in my workout. I really don't like going to the gym straight after work because it's super busy, but I feel like I can't get my Friday evening started until I've done that workout. Moving over to Saturday, and I'm first going to mark my planning time in the same way that I usually do, with a flag and the planner doodle from the kit. I'm then using a third box with an edit script from Plannerface and some deco from the kit to mark in editing my video and recording this voiceover. Next, I'm using this patterned event label from the kit and a dumbbell doodle from Plannerface to mark in my PT session, and this is going to be the first session of my max strength part of my program, so we're looking at 3 to 5 rep ranges and some very big lifts. It's going to be intense. For Saturday evening, I'm using this half box with deco from the kit to mark in whatever we get up to, and I'm pretty sure this is just going to end up as some gaming, because I don't think I'm going to be able to use my legs after this PT session. For Sunday, the first thing that I'm marking in using an event label and a grocery doodle is doing the grocery shopping first thing on Sunday, and then I'm using one of the 3 heart checklists from the kit to mark in some cleaning time, which I'm decorating with another doodle from the kit. Next, I'm marking and uploading today's video in the same way that I marked uploading Thursdays, so using a piece from the Monday to Sunday box that I cut up, and an Ickle & Co icon and Plannerface upload script. For marking in videos, I try to alternate between the lowercase and uppercase scripts, so I don't have the 2 videos looking exactly the same in the same week. So the last part of my setup is just some finishing touches with decorative boxes from the kit and checklists. So I've cut some of the decorative boxes in the kit to fit in that morning section while I'm at work, to fill in that space so that I don't have to have loads of white space in my planner, and also get to use some of the cute boxes that come in these kits that I buy. And I'm sure one day I'll do a spread where I won't misjudge how big these boxes need to be, but today is not that day. So I really love the artwork in this kit, and I thought it was perfect for June because it's got this sort of summer brunch vibes, and yeah, the cheesecake wasn't making me hungry all week at all, I guess. Oh, and it seems like this week I managed to get my glasses in shot. That's a new one. The last thing to add in before I fill in all of my plans is my checklist for the week. So I use 2 or 3 heart checklists with the flag portion cut off the bottom, just to fill in the top 2 or 3 things I do in work each day. So although I don't put too much work information in this planner, I do like knowing the top 2 or 3 things that I was doing, so that if I had a particularly energy expenditure day, then the next day if I'm really low energy, I know why. So all that's left to do with this setup is fill in all of my plans, as always with my Pilot Friction pen. So this week has been a lot. It's been one of those weeks where if anything can go wrong, it will, and I've had a lot of stress to deal with, and honestly, it might not look it in this planner, but I have been going off in my journal about how much I need to sort my head out from this week. I'm really finding writing everything down and getting it all out of my head and onto paper has really helped me this week, so I can definitely recommend that if you're also having a really stressful time. But I don't want to dwell too much on the bad things that happened this week, so I've been trying to look for all of the good things that have happened as well. Like in my PT session yesterday, I managed to do my heaviest deadlift and heaviest chest press since pre-second lockdown. And there have been several things this week that previously might have caused a complete meltdown and ruined my entire week, and I've still managed to pick myself back up even though I felt like it. So that's always a win. And we definitely celebrate little wins here on this channel. But yeah, it's definitely been one of those weeks where it's really difficult to fill in my little daily gratitude at the end of the day, even though it's literally a sentence. But it's also one of those weeks where that's the most important thing to do in the day as well. For my weekly focus this week, I put in a reminder to take breaks when needed, and I definitely did that this week. I've given myself a lot of space to get over things and to deal with things in my own time, so that's been really helpful. But anyway, that's all of my pre-planning done for this week. Let's take a look at the finished spread. So here is the spread in full, and I love all of the sunny, summery colours in this spread. It looks really cute and a lot nicer than the actual week itself was. I didn't take a load of photos this week, so I've added in an extra decorative box into my reflection section in the bottom right hand corner, and I'm looking forward to trying again next week. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!